Što uradio?
Ništa ne pisam. Dobro, ti imaš Lavina isto.
Da, evo.
Ima zakucavanja.
Pa je šutio?
Mihaljik. Nije Zaza pa čuli, ali...
To onaj Ukrajinac što Legi se bio, tako?
Moguće.
On dobro šut ima, koliko ja znam.
Vrlo moguće, ko će ga znati.
Mislim da je baš dobro šuter. Ross Brown, ko je taj majko? 72.
Imam Luvavu. Ajde.
Da. Timothy Luvavu Kavaro. A Robin i kako se zove, Brook Lopez su sad konačno zajedno ponovo u istoj ekipi.
I Antetokounmpo.
Pa, bit će to još.
Mada nema ovaj Antetokounmpo kvalitet za NBA.
Koji bi?
Što Panathinaikos bi.
A taj, ma ne taj bre, pa igraju valjda u obojice s Bucksima sad, a?
Pa došao je taj iz Panathinaikosa. A pre je došao
The tip, won by the Detroit Pistons.
A ne, ja ti kažem Fredet došao u Panathinaikos.
A, pa dobro ne, ali njegov kažeš brat došao Antetokounmpo.
A pa da, pa ono, brate.
To Reggie Jackson. To Luke Kennard. Bulls come away with it.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Final Fours.
Coming right back to you.
Bulls with it. Dunn to Porter. Wide open look, won't go. To Luke Kennard. Has a look. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Levine to Markkanen. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
And counted at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Jackson to Luke Kennard. And coasting in for 2.
So many times you can tell if a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a 3-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
To Wendell Carter. Porter. Terrific vision. Jumper's good.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
And he throws it down. Andre Drummond with the slam.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
4-3. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Jackson to Drummond. From the painted area, won't go down.
Rocking the rim. I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. To Griffin. Easy pass to the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Oh, they called the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Markkanen to Porter. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Andre Drummond with the block.
Shot clock violation.
Ish Smith throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
It's a big finish. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And Otto Porter, no one in his zip code, knocks down the three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Lopez. Beyond the arc for three. Drummond snares the rebound. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there. Andre Drummond sends it away. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Pistons with the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Lays it up and in.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Good touch and a bucket for Chris Dunn.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Ish Smith to Griffin. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Lopez. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Lopez. Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lauri Markkanen. Lobs it up. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Shot from the lane won't go. To Griffin. Drummond gets it in the right corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Markkanen to Porter. From long range. Tough shot for Markkanen. No good. To Smith. Won't go. Carter. To Drummond. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Levine. To Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bag.
That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Bulls have it. To Markkanen. Sizing up the defense. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Is Smith. Deep two there. Won't go. The follow won't go either. To Levine. Over to the right side. Porter to Zach Levine. 5 on the shot clock. Sets him up. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Markkanen.
Ma ko gleda profesionalnu žensku košarku, to 9 je samo
Touch at the rim. Count it.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Trying to cash in. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Is Smith against Porter. Knocked loose. Stuffs it down with authority.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Is Smith to Griffin. Oh, Carter with the rejection. Zach Levine doing what he does best. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Bulls have the lead.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Done. To Markkanen. Carter. That's out of bounds off the ball. Is Smith. Tosses. That's going to be out of bounds. Smith the last to touch. Chicago with the possession. Done. To Markkanen. Lets it fly from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good.
He was absolutely scoring at will in the first half. But now that the defense has picked up, don't try to do too much. Less is more.
And score. Strong take.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nothing going here on that drive. Zach LaVine. Not that time. Blake Griffin pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
5 to shoot for the Bulls. Dunn goes to the right side. For three, that's off the side of the rim. Short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Wendell Carter. Won't go down. Griffin to Smith. Ish Smith. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fires the three and knocks it down.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Can't miss those. Porter. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Griffin to Smith. It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Ish Smith to Griffin. Here's a chance from long range. The Bulls clear the rebound. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Ish Smith to Drummond. And a throwdown.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
LaVine to Markkanen. Markkanen slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Ish Smith to Luke Kennard. Griffin strong to the hoop, but a shot stays out. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Dunn to LaVine. Going along, beyond the arc. And Zach LaVine wide open, knocks down the 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Cruises inside for 2.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
And abuses the rim. Big finish for Andre Drummond. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this 4th quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the bill.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
Right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets
pa,
a call
aj
from
kažem
the
mi,
coach
šta
about
si
what
ti uradio
defense
da
they're
se
in,
dođeš?
and then gets his team set.
Ja, on samo
Those are
ti
people that are
samo
able to
ti
lead men.
Ja, det sticker jag
Ferocious slam inside. Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look. Otto Porter rejects it. That's out of bounds off a ball. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes.
Entering the game for the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. He's 3 for 7. Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete with the Bulls in front. Pistons basketball here to start the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Done. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5.
Neću iš Smita, bro.
There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game...
Baš na ESPN-u. Seldon je...
It will.
Jackson to Drummond. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, huh?
Robin Lopez tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Ish Smith. To Markkanen. Great feed. Sets it up. Otto Porter. He's now 5 for 6.
Everything about Porter is so
Zašto mi
low
opet
key.
iši niti jedan? Neću, brate, da igram s ovim pederom, brate.
Social media, and he's one of the
Glad they
few
don't take them to
high-caliber
him.
NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
Neću kretena. Kažem da neću da mi igra. Neću da mi igra taj.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Pistons ball here. Jackson to Luke Kennard. Jackson cleans it up. Offensive board. To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice pass to set things up. Baseline drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Jackson. Throws it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Jackson.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Turns and slams it down.
A 2-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach LaVine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
To Jackson. Fires the 3, and Reggie Jackson, no hesitation on that one. Buries it.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
4-3. Can't get the bounce. That's out of bounds off a ball. Jackson with it. His guys down by 9. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Blake Griffin swats it. It's Detroit's ball.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Jackson with it. His guys down 11. To Luke Kennard.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Beyond the arc for 3. It's no good. Shots not going down. Marking it. Whistle blown. In the eyes of the ref, intentional.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Pass stolen by Detroit.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Wendell Carter powers it through.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Jackson to Drummond. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Wendell Carter. There's the toss. They love this hustle. To Wendell Carter. And the finish. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And he throws it down. Andre Drummond with the slam. He throws it down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses. With a second to go. The Bulls take this one as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
U četvrtoj četvrtini, u trećoj. Ili imao da se vidi po četvrtinama, a? Pogledaj, izgubljen, 17-7.
17 izgubljen.
Pa to su sve što nije htjelo u drugom poluvremenu uopšte da igra. Aha. Uopšte nije htjelo da te u drugom poluvremenu jedan pas nije što tamo da hoće.